Very good evening everyone, welcome to GSS Code. This is Ajay Shah. So let's start the class of 10 MCQs from current affairs, and again today all the questions are from science and tech. This is the first question. For the first question is on anti-drone technology. The question is, which of the following are anti-drone technologies? The first is drone gun, then we have advanced test high energy asset, that is antenna, then we have Rafale UAV, and then we have sky wall. So in this question all are anti-drone technology except Rafale UAV, because Rafale UAV is not an anti-drone technology. So 1, 2 and 3 are 1, 2 and 4 are basically correct here. So option number C is the correct answer. Now so validation. So let us see various anti-drone technology. The first is this drone gun. So what is drone gun? Drone gun is capable of jamming the radio, GPS and the mobile signal between the drone and the pilot, and the forces the drone to ground in good time before it could break into any damage. Now what is this antenna? So antenna stands for advanced test high energy asset, and it is another weapon under analysis, and as it works by firing a high energy laser beam on a rogue drone, resulting into its complete destruction in the air. However, this is a very costly technology, and since it's a very costly technology, currently it is being used only by the US Army. Now what is this Sky Wall 100 with the option statement number 4? So Sky Wall 100 is a ground version of drone catcher, and it works by bringing down an UAV using a parachute that is hurled through a net from 100 meters distance. Now what is this ground catcher, which I just used the word? So ground catcher is again a technology, and it swiftly approaches an enemy drone and grabs it by throwing a net to ground. Now such a tool is required when a rogue drone is needed to be captured safely. That's all for this question. We'll move to the next question. Now this is the second question for you, and this question says the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for 2019 was awarded for the work on lithium ion batteries. Which of the following statements are correct about lithium ion batteries? The first is they are made from lead acid and are used to start gasoline and diesel powered vehicles. This statement is wrong, because lithium ion batteries uses petroleum coke layered with lithium ions and not lead acid. In fact, lead acid batteries are still used to start gasoline and diesel powered vehicles today. The second says lithium extraction causes environmental damage. So this is very correct, and this is also one of the controversies regarding this battery. The third says lithium ion batteries are lightweight and require little maintenance. This statement is also correct. The fourth says lithium ion technology can create a fossil fuel free society. This statement is also correct. 2, 3, 4 are correct. So correct answer will be option number D. Now some validation about this lithium ion battery. So let us see first the advantages of lithium ion battery. The first advantage is that they are not based upon chemical reactions that break away the electrodes, but lithium ions flowing back and forth between the anode and the cathode. Now they are lightweight, rechargeable, powerful batteries, and nowadays they are used in everything, right from the mobile phones to laptops and long range electric vehicles even. Now they are also capable of being miniatured, and they can be used in small devices like implanted pacemakers, which are quite useful in the health sector, and they can also be scaled up to power a car or even a home. Now there is a major disadvantage of this lithium ion. What is that? Because it has caused environmental damage to the areas around lithium processing operations. That's all. Now question number 3, with reference to the Geochemical Baseline Atlas of India, consider the following statement. The first is, it is the first such atlas developed by National Center for Earth Science Studies. This statement is wrong, because it has been developed by CSIR, National Geographical Research Institute. The second says the atlas will serve as a reference to assess the chemical compositional changes on Earth's surface. This statement is correct. It can be guessed by common sense. So only statement 2 is correct. B will be the correct answer. Now what is this Geochemical Baseline Atlas of India? So for the first time, Geochemical Baseline Atlas of India, developed by CSIR, National Geography Research Institute, for the use by policymakers to assess environmental damage, was released. Now the atlas contains 45 maps of metals, oxide and elements that is present in the top and bottom soils across the India, which will serve as a reference against which future generations of our country would be able to assess the chemical compositional change on Earth's surface. Now these maps will also help in finding out the future contamination caused by industries or other bodies, which basically causes pollution. That's all. Now question number 4 is on NASA's recently Artemis Mission. Fine. So the first statement says, and we have to choose incorrect statement. Fine. The first says the mission aims to land astronauts, including women astronauts, on Mars by 2024. So this statement is wrong, because Artemis Mission aims to land American astronauts, including the first woman and the next man, on Moon by 2024. It's Moon, not the Mars. The second is astronauts will be sent abroad the Orion spacecraft using the new Space Launch System rocket. This statement is correct. So only one is the incorrect statement here. So option number A. Now let us see what will be the use of this mission. So it will find and use water and other critical resources needed for long-term exploration. Then it will also investigate the moon's mysteries and learn more about our home planet and the universe. And it will also make us learn how to live and operate on the surface of another celestial body where astronauts are just 3 days from home. That's all. Question number 5. Recently, India successfully test-fired a quick reaction surface-to-air missile, Kursam. In this regard, consider the following statements. The first statement is Kursam is short-range surface-to-air missile system having a capability to engage multiple targets. This statement is correct. The second says it aims to protect moving armed columns from the aerial attacks. This statement is also correct. The third says it is an all-weather and all-terrain missile using liquid fuel propellant. This statement is wrong, because it is an all-weather and all-terrain missile, but it uses not liquid fuel, but it uses solid fuel propellant. So only 1 and 2 are correct here. So correct answer will be option number B. Now some validation about this Kursam. So the missile successfully engaged its target during the flight test and met all the desired parameters, which is a good news. Now it has been developed by DRDO. The missile has a strike range of 25 to 30 km. Now it uses solid fuel propellant and has the capability of engaging multiple targets at one time. That's all. Question number 6. Indian Tri-Services Commando Unit has been set up recently. Which of the following are special forces are part of it? So Army Parachute Regiment, then Navy's Marcos, then Air Force Guard Commando Force. So basically all of these are the part of new Indian Tri-Service Commando. So correct answer will be option D, 1, 2 and 3. Now let us see what is this Indian Tri-Services Commando Unit. So in a major step towards setting up an elite Indian Tri-Services Commando Unit, Major General A.K. Dingra has been appointed as the first Chief of the Armed Forces Special Operation Divisions. Now the Tri-Services formation will have a Special Forces commands from Army's Parachute Regiment, then Navy's Marcos, and also Air Force Guard Commando Force. Now the division will boost India's capability to conduct frequent surgical strikes and other tactical operations and secret missions. It will carry out security missions both within and outside the country, and the focus of the Tri-Services Special Force will be to conduct basically anti-terror missions targeting terror infrastructure. So surgical strike, which is quite famous nowadays in Modi government. So question number 7. Which of the following country will deliver the Akula class submarines to Indian Navy by 2025? UK, France, Russia, Germany. So correct answer is Russia. Fine. So some validations. So India has signed $3.3 billion deal with Russia for leasing an Akula class submarine. Now Akula 2 submarine will replace INS Chakra for the Indian Navy, which was taken for a 10-year lease from Russia itself. Now with this submarine, India will be able to expand not only its striking capability, but it will also be able to expand its presence in the Indian Ocean. And nowadays India is making new policies to secure its strategic interest in the Indian Ocean. Now this marine have the capability to remain underwater for an extended period of time, which helps in making its detection impossible, and that is why it is very famous. Now this question is, we have exercises and then we have the partner countries to choose. So Mitra Shakti is Sri Lanka, then we have Maitri is from Thailand, then we have Garud Shakti is from Indonesia, then we have Sampriti is from Bangladesh. So the correct answer will be option number A. That's all. Now project 3S is related to which of the following sector? Health, satellites, artificial intelligence and solar energy. So project 3S is related with health. Now let us see what is this project 3S. So project 3S aims to optimize post-marketing surveillance of the priority drugs and the vaccines. Now center is planning to expand the reach of a smart safety surveillance, which is in short known as 3S program. Now it is a project to optimize post-marketing surveillance, and it was recommended by WHO considering the limited safety data on vaccines introduced in India. So you might be knowing that nowadays you can also see that during COVID, every day we listen that someone has launched a vaccine and all. So this is all about making the vaccine safe and secure for Indians. So now the last question. Which of the following is incorrect? Okay, regarding the Voyager 2, the first is it has become the second human-made object in the history to exit the heliosphere. This statement is correct. The second says it is the only spacecraft to have visited all the four gas giant planets, that Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. This statement is also correct about Voyager 2. The third says it is NASA's longest running mission. This statement is also correct because it is in operation for almost 41 years. Fine. So this statement is also correct. So none of the statement are incorrect here. So correct answer will be none of these. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the class. Please like and subscribe our channel for more such videos. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, please watch all the videos, and all the best for Prelims 2020. Thank you very much.